Thank you now for this special time that we come and conduct the business of this town. Let's all strive to glorify your name even through this meeting. With Brenda and Floyd in a special way as they're trying to get some difficulties ironed out in their lives. We just ask for your comfort to be with them. Thank you again for this opportunity to come and do this town business. Let's always remember about our ethic and our Christian conduct. That's in thy name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. If you would, please rise. Say the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please mute or turn your cell phones off, please. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and call the roll. Steve, there, and was absent. Brenda?
Here.
Eugene?
Here.
Myrtle?
Here.
And here. We have a quorum. All right. Once again, I want to thank everybody for coming to tonight's meeting. And to echo what Don said, we do our prayers and go out to Floyd and Brenda both for their speedy recovery. All right. We don't have any minutes for tonight. And I don't have any printed financial reports, but yeah, I understand that the accounts have been reconciled. I just don't have any printout for it tonight. All right. And we have no report from standing committees or special committees.
We do about the lights.
Not the lights?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Lucy and I both called about the lights for the poles,
Okay, the Christmas lights,
Yeah.
or, yeah,
and I just don't see that we can afford it. But what we're thinking is she was donated a wreath and some lights, and we were thinking we might could buy some pipe and make a tree with the lights, and maybe buy some, like a big Santa or something that is a lighted kind that we can store easily, and just make a display on the ground out here and put lights on the building.
okay.
And maybe later on, we can start buying, one thing at a time.
Right.
We need, I need her or us to go and, right now, everybody's got their lights on sale. And just this strands of lights is what we need to do the tree. And we can go to Lowe's and we can get the pipe and all of that we need. All of the stuff that we need, we just need to, get our measurements, how tall we want our tree to be and such as that.
Mhm.
But Gene and I found a wreath that was really pretty, and so we got that, and then he went ahead and got icicle bites to go on the roof, and we've got the little plastic things to hang on. So we'll just hang on to those until next Christmas season, and we'll get them up early, and, you know, we can have a work day come down, and several of us, you know, and get them put up.
Okay.
Provided we still have a roof to hang on.
Do you have external power?
Pardon? Oh,
Yeah,
external power, yeah, do we have external power outside?
You know, I don't know.
Because we'd need a place to plug them in.
Uh,
We might need,
We may check with your,
contact.
Well, right there's your power box.
yeah,
You could put a breaker in there just designated for outside and put plugs on each corner with a conduit, and you could do all of that for about $100–125. And you've got an electrician in the community that could do the work for you. I'm sure he'd be willing to do that.
oh, yeah.
And, you know, but I would want to do it right. If we want to do it, let's
Yeah.
be safe.
Do it.
And
Absolutely.
right, there's your power box, and you run it through the wall and up and put a plug on each corner, because on those kind of lights, you can only hook 3 together,
Right,
technically. And if you do more than that, your insurance will decline if there's a fire. So, you know, you want to run them safely, but running 3 strands together will give you just probably a little over, you know, from that corner up to this one and around the corner. It depends on the length of your strands, but
Right.
if they're 10 feet, which is the normal length, 10 to 15 feet, 3 of them, and then you put another one here, or you could put another one in the center, you know, whatever, however many you need to put outside. And that, you know, I mean, your biggest expense would be for the wire and the conduit, and you're looking at probably $50–75 for that,
Yeah.
you know, at the most. But my thoughts are, if you're going to do it, let's don't have to do it, let's do it right or don't do it at all.
I agree.
So that it'll be easier to do the next year.
Yeah.
the next
And
year.
see-
And it's safe.
And so the other side of it is that the plugs that you put outside, and they have to be weatherproof, and have covers on them to be weatherproof, and so that raises your price up to about $15 a box. So,
Right. I mean, but if we do it right, it needs to be done right, because we want it to last more than just one season.
Right, right, right.
And, yeah, I agree.
it'd be pretty to hang them up there, but it's not gonna be pretty if it's all burned to the ground.
Right, right,
No, but we need to go ahead and get those strings of lights running now while they're on sale.
yeah,
And then, you know, get all of our stuff together, so we'll have it next fall, and it'll be ready to go.
Determine whether you wanna use river bulbs or LEDs too, because
Yeah.
they put out a different kind of light.
That's true.
The LEDs are safer too.
They're safer and they last longer.
Yeah,
That's probably-
and we could probably find them now for a lot more
Yeah.
reasonable price.
yeah, I agree. I like the LEDs much more.
We get the LEDs out there now. What we've already got on the bicycle lights to hang down around the building. What are
I think
they?
they're LED.
They're the
I'm not
smart,
sure. I don't
it said
remember.
smart, something
It's been
smart.
over 30 minutes.
I know it, and I too, and I forgot that, but I think they're the
understand.
new white. They're that
Yeah.
new white.
Good. Well,
But I think that'll be our least expensive, you know, our most economical way to go with it right now. Because like she said, what I found and what she found too, on these, commercial type, I'll say, metropolitan type lights
Right.
and Christmas decorations are very expensive. I mean, $1,000 is a drop in the bucket, what it would cost to do more than 2. I mean,
Right.
you know, if you got more than 2 pieces, it'd eat it up.
Well, I think you're going to find, I don't mean to interrupt, but I think you're going to find that most of your municipalities that do this type of thing get grants to hang the light.
I don't doubt that.
You know, or get businesses to donate
Mhm.
to take care of the cost, so that it doesn't
Well,
come out of
most
the
of them have a
town
lot
budget.
more businesses, have a lot of businesses in their municipalities.
it behooves them to,
We're
Participate
trying to be
in
more
that.
economical.
yeah, well, that's, right.
We
That's
just
how we
want
have to
something
approach
to
it.
represent the Christmas spirit, you know?
Yeah. Well, it sounds good to me.
if we could find us one of those, I love the idea of the cutout thing for the manger,
Mhm.
you know, and you just put one spotlight out there.
Okay,
To
but
shine
can
up.
we do that?
I don't know if we can do it or not.
Because this is,
I don't know if all 270 something people in County Line would agree.
I'm worried about something like that getting stolen.
Well, I'm just talking, it's a plywood cutout.
Yeah, they look great. Still worried.
Yeah. Every time I go by, I check and see if our benches is still.
Yeah.
By the way, they look good, thank you.
They do. All right. Well, thank you for the work you put into that. But yeah, I like your idea.
We'll
how
continue
how
to-
do we need to handle if we go to Lowe's? Do you want us to pay for it and then we get our money back from Brenda, or?
That would probably
That
be
we
the
only,
best thing.
if we're gonna have more than like a designated person or persons to go, we need to be sure we're all getting this pretty much the same type.
Oh, and we
Well, it'll
would just
be-
go together
yeah,
to
it'll
do
be
it, if she, you
good.
know,
Yeah,
if that's
just,
all right with her.
if you don't mind paying for it, we'll reimburse.
Okay.
And we could make individual donations too.
Yeah, that's a possibility too. All right. I'd like to check, and I'll get with, try to get with Jason and see about the outlet. Is that, well, we've got a few months to work on it, but something we need to go ahead and get done.
Yeah, and he might, if he knows about it now, then he might can look it into his
Schedule
schedule
over
during
the-
an off
We've
time
got
or
some
something.
slack time, yeah. All right. All right, any more questions or discussions on the lights? All right. I do not have any petitions, applications, or communications. I do not, at this point, have any new resolutions to present the council. I am waiting on one to be written, and probably I will poll the council to see about whether or not we want to call a special meeting to address that resolution. But we'll wait till I have it in my hands. And that does deal with the landfill. So, for your information, did you get the email? Okay. I tried to send everybody the email with the Attorney General's opinion. It basically was it's pretty much the same question that we were going to ask. But Conecuh County had already done so. So based on that, Attorney General's ruling, requested the attorney draw up a resolution for us to withdraw post-government approval.
So they're giving you the green to do that.
The Attorney General said, well, in addressing Conecuh County Commission, they gave approval to the landfill permit, or attempted, they gave approval to the landfill permit. And the Attorney General said, no, you did not have the authority to do so because of the moratorium. The moratorium said no by state, federal, county, city could give approval for any new landfills.
Then that raises a question for me, then did the town of Caroline give the approval before the moratorium took place?
No.
Took place, okay.
No, moratorium went into effect, Governor Bentley put the moratorium in effect in February of 2011. And at that point, it was a 2-year moratorium. Later that legislative session of 2011, they passed the bill making it law. the following session in 2012, they amended that law to extend the deadline until May 30th of 2014,
But when did they vote?
August the 9th of 2011.
So we beat it by 3 months. Didn't you say it was May 2000?
Yeah, it was passed by the legislature in May, but the town did not give host government approval until August.
That's what I'm saying.
So it was
That's 3
eight
months.
months, or 6 months later, because the governor imposed a moratorium in February.
Oh, okay.
So, no, they didn't beat it anywhere.
So, the way I understood one of those things that I read was that we would have to vote that we don't want the landfill. And
We will pass a new resolution that states that the town of County Line is withdrawing post-government approval for the landfill permit. We will vote on that. Each member will have to vote, and it will not be a show of hands, but each individual will be called on and their vote recorded.
Okay, now, will we have to have a public vote or not?
no, it's just,
No,
They didn't on public.
That's what I was thinking to say, they didn't have no public vote.
No.
they wouldn't even let the public
They had a
ask
lot of
questions
public,
about
there
it.
wasn't no
They had a lot
vote.
they had a lot of toilet paper maybe, but
but anyway, they gave host government approval. They tried to get around the moratorium by reducing the daily tonnage from the original 2,000 tons a day. The moratorium said anything at 1,500 tons, 1,500 tons per day or higher. They could not, it was affected by the moratorium. Moratorium was prevent them from approving it. Well, they passed it for 1,499 tons per day. But part of the moratorium said that you also have to consider what's in a 20-mile radius. And if the combined tonnage for anything in that 20-mile radius exceeds the 1,500, then no, you can't. So if they had, that landfill permit falls under the moratorium. So anyway, that's, like I said, I'll canvass the council whenever I get the resolution to see what we want, how quickly we want to meet on it. Yeah. All right, any public comments, questions? All right. Showing Grundy a few minutes ago, due to the holidays, I have not been able to meet with Judge Green, but I am going to be trying to set up a meeting with him the next week to 10 days. And pursue the roads. But unfortunately, I don't have anything else to add tonight. All right.
We gave Brenda a copy of our affidavits.
I put them all in there, but, Brenda wants to,
Okay. Right, hopefully, I don't know how quickly she'll be back up here, but I know I think she comes up here just to get a little break.
I saw her car up here one day this week.
Yeah, she's been trying to come up here, but she just couldn't make it tonight. So. Anyway, all right, anybody have anything need to bring up?
I had a question.
Yes, sir.
I know but I'm just curious, where are we on the cable?
Say something, that there was a Pike Electric working in this area a lot lately, and I really didn't mean to call them, and I apologize, I should have, I guess, I was gonna call Pike and just out of curiosity ask them what would it take
They
for
only
them.
work for Alabama.
Yeah, they're
Are
contracted
they
to Alabama
contracted
Power.
only
and-
to Alabama Power?
Yes,
No.
yes.
Okay. Well, I
They're a
just-
private company and you could contract them to do it, but it would not be cheap.
Yeah, okay,
They're actually not from here. They're based out of somewhere else. And
okay.
come in and to get a crew in for them would involve
Ah,
hotel room and all that
okay.
kind of stuff as well.
Is there any such thing as getting the fire department to come down here with their
Yeah, Chimney.
saw, cut that cable off?
Well, it's,
They probably won't touch it because
Even if we
they're
make a
not
donation?
electricians or they don't know who owns the line. That's the problem is that you cut it down and the people that own the line could sue you if you do it without.
Well, can I not just take it down and roll it up?
If we had a
Lay it on the
end to
ground.
it, but I don't know where the end is.
Well, there's one end laying on the ground.
Yeah,
The other end of it is attached to the pole.
yeah.
I thought it was just end losses support. and it was just-
No, it's broken and fallen where there's an aluminum connector box up there and the cable is pulled out of that, it's laying on the ground.
Okay. I know it's laid on the ground, but I haven't looked at it closely enough. I have not called Charter, and I think they were the ones that bought the cable company that used to be out here many years ago. I don't know.
Charter's the only cable company out here that I'm aware of
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. I mean, whatever cable company was servicing county line back 15, 20 years ago was purchased by Charter.
Mhm.
So I need to call Charter and tell them to come and get it, or we're gonna have it removed and send them a bill. I mean, that's just bottom line, but I have not called, I have to remember to do that. All right. But that's what I've been on is, the local charter office and see if they can come out here and do it. Take their line down.
The primary charter office now is in Trussville. Trussville.
Yeah, I know that's where you have to go to get your boxes and stuff, but I don't know where the maintenance crews are coming out of. And
Don't they have a place down on,
They have a
that's
place
another
in
one.
Warrenville.
The one
There's
in,
one in Gardendale,
yeah, there's
charter
Yeah.
cable, yeah.
well, I'll just have to call, I've got to call charter, that's the bottom line. And I will put that on my list to do. All right. Anything else? Any other questions, comments? All right, do we have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Aye. All right, meeting adjourned. Thank you for coming.